All right, here we go. Well, I'm here with Jason Gillespie and Diz, the Ashes squad selected on Wednesday, and thankfully the selectors in their right mind picked the second wicketkeeper. Good news for Graham Manu.
Great news and fully deserved. His last couple of years he's had great years with the bat.
Yep.
These days, wicketkeeper's batting is very important, so it's good to see him be rewarded for that. His keeping, we all know how good it is, and his standards have been very high.
Now, one of the other interesting parts of the selection was 3 all-rounders in Watson, in McDonald, and who's the other one? I can't think of who the other one is. Who's the other one?
Marcus North.
Marcus North, who made a Test century on debut. What do you think of that? 3 all-rounders.
I think it just shows how highly they rate Shane Watson, because it doesn't seem to matter what injuries he gets or how long he's out. As soon as he's fit, they pick him, and so it's interesting to see that they've done that. I think they're keen to get him in that top 6 and be the fit bowling option.
Now, the guys that have missed out, I thought Brad Hodge might have got in. A word on him first, why he might have missed out. Is age his issue there, 34?
Oh, yes and no. Possibly, but they gave him a contract. So they've rewarded him for having yet another good season, but if they haven't picked him now, I can't see him getting a game.
What about Simons? Andrew Simons missing out, similar age, and he's had a few injuries as well.
Yeah, I think he's going to struggle to get a Test match anymore. He's very much in the minds for one-day cricket and 2020 cricket, but I think his days in the baggy green are pretty much over.
And we're kind of hoping Callum Ferguson would get in based on his sort of one-day form. Are you surprised that he mightn't have got a go? Because I thought maybe 2 all-rounders and Ferguson as the extra batsman. Was that the possibility?
Yeah, I'm not that surprised.
No.
Only because of how much they pump up Shane Watson and how quickly they bring him back into the fold when he's fit. And so that's why I thought that it might be tough for Ferg to get a Guernsey.
And anything else you want to add about the Ashes touring party? It looks like a pretty good side.
Look, it is, and
flexible.
It's but pretty predictable.
Yeah.
These selectors.
Brett Lee's back, which is good.
And it's predictable. Him and Stewie Clark were always going to get picked.
Yeah.
But I think a pretty common trait of these selectors is that they haven't pulled too many surprises, especially in Test cricket. I think. David Warner is probably one that springs to mind in one days in 2020 as a bit of a bolter, but other than that, I think they've been quite conservative.
And of course, you and I will be both there. We'll be doing some updates for your website, digi.com.au, and also be able to watch it on YouTube as well. So, fans, if you want to keep an eye on what's happening with Diz over in England at the Ashes, it'll be on digi201.com.au in accordance with YouTube. So we'll look forward to keeping the punters up to date. First Test starting on July at Diz. That should be a great series.
Can't wait, and looking forward to getting back to the Swalek Stadium in Cardiff, my old stomping grounds. It should be fun.
Thanks, Diz, and we'll talk to you all a little bit later on digi201.com.au. Thanks, mate. That should be good.
Beautiful, mate.
Easy.
All right.
Well, I'll take those.